Hello everyone, this is 𝗈𝒃𝒃 from FutureEd. So today I have Miss Margarita with me. She is from University of Huddersfield, which is in the UK. So she is here for giving you a lot of advices and giving you all the information that you was needed. So hello Miss Margarita, how are you doing today?
Hello, I'm good. Thank you very much. Thanks for having me.
Oh, thank you so much. So how long you are in Bangladesh?
I'm staying for a week this time in Dhaka. And this is my first trip for this year, for 2023, so very glad to be here.
Okay, that's right. So, like, if I ask you some questions that they was asking, since you are working with FutureEd since 2000, and how is your experience to working with FutureEd?
Yeah, my experience so far is great. You always keep me busy when I'm here. There's a lot of students that have very good questions about studying abroad, really good background and qualifications, and we're able to talk to them all about the UK, and the team is very engaging as well, so I love working with FutureEd. I've been working with them for many years, hopefully for many years to come as well.
Oh, okay, that's great, thank you. So now students have some queries that they have a lots of options, like they can go to Canada, they can go to Australia. So why should students choose UK as their final destination?
Of course, the world is quite big. There's universities even outside of these 4 countries. I mean, there's so many countries that offer really high quality education. The UK, of course, has got quite a lot of universities, over 120 different public universities to choose from. They have universities with specialized areas. So I think it's a great place, and now maybe more than ever with the graduate visa as well for some of the students who wish to stay maybe a little bit longer in the UK. But overall, yes, the UK maybe is smaller, relatively smaller than maybe some of the other countries like Canada, US and Australia. But for universities, I think we have a very good selection of universities to study.
Oh, that's fantastic. And so the other thing is that why should students choose only University of Huddersfield rather than other universities?
Yeah, of course, there's so many universities to choose from, and sometimes students can be confused. Where should I go? Some universities are looking exactly the same in similar locations or tuition fees. I think there's a range of things. If I was to pick a university, I would maybe pick a few things. The first thing is the program. Has the university got the program you want? At Huddersfield, for example, we offer 500 programs, from bachelor's to master's and PhD. So it would depend, have we got the right course? Is it what you want to learn? Are the subjects exactly what you want to learn? This is the first thing that I would look at when I'm choosing a university. Another thing is the tuition fees. Of course, have you got the tuition fee that I'm looking? Can I afford this university for 3-4 years if I'm coming for a bachelor's degree? So affordability is very big as well.
Definitely.
Is it in London? Is it in a town? Is it in a city? Is it in the north? Is it in England, or is it in Wales or Scotland or Northern Ireland? So again, that's another thing to consider. At Huddersfield, we are in Yorkshire. We're a town, perhaps relatively lower maybe than bigger cities like London, but we've got really good links and connections with bigger cities like in Leeds and Manchester, which are very good.
So the last thing that I'm going to ask you before she's going to leave. So the thing is, what would be your suggestions to the students that why they should focus on for getting study abroad and other things?
Yeah, there's a lot of countries to choose from. My advice is to do your research, do as much research as you can about the country, the education system. Is it a 1-year master's? Is it a 2-year master's? Is it a 3-year bachelor or a 4-year bachelor? Can I afford this university? Can I afford to go there? Who's going to help me with my financial situation? So that's one area, but also find out who has the right program. To me, if I was going to choose it, what do I want to learn? Do they have this, and how does my future look like? Can they help me find a placement to get some work experience? Can the university probably help me to get a graduate job afterwards? Have they got a career service that is able to manage that, my expectations, and kind of become a global professional, global citizen in the future? So these are the sort of things I would advise students to look at. And also speak to FutureEd, speak to somebody who's in the education sector who knows and can give you the right advice. Because people can talk to each other, but if you don't speak to an expert or somebody who's in that industry, you will never know exactly what the right steps to take to get there. Because it is a big step. It's a long time. You're going away from home. If your parents are financing you, they're worried. So there's a lot of things to think about. but just do your research and do it step by step, and take as much time as you need to get there.
Okay, thank you so much, Ms. Margaret, for having with
me.
us, and inshallah we will have a very good time.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Thank you, everyone.
Bye, everybody. Thanks for joining.